Welcome back to Rustic Roots Garden and Homestead, where we dive deep into sustainable gardening tips to help you grow your best garden ever. Today we're talking about one of the most fascinating and practical techniques in organic gardening, companion planting. If you've ever wondered why some plants thrive together while others clash like bad roommates, this video is for you. Companion planting isn't just a trendy buzzword, it's an ancient practice that can supercharge your garden's health, reduce pests, and even increase your yields without chemicals. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to pair plants like a pro, avoid common pitfalls, and design your own companion garden. We'll cover the basics, real-world examples, and step-by-step planning. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss more gardening gold. Let's dig in. First things first, what exactly is companion planting? At its core, it's the strategic placement of different plants near each other to create mutual benefits. Think of it as matchmaking for your garden. Some plants attract pollinators, others repel pests, and a few even improve the soil for their neighbors. This isn't new age stuff, it's rooted in nature. Indigenous peoples around the world have used it for centuries. For example, Native American tribes developed the Three Sisters method. We'll dive into that later, which combines corn, beans, and squash in a symbiotic trio. The key principles? Diversity and synergy. Unlike monoculture farming, where one crop dominates and invites problems, companion planting mimics natural ecosystems. Plants work together. Tall ones provide shade for shorter ones, nitrogen fixers enrich the soil, and aromatic herbs confuse insects looking for a free meal. Why bother? In a world of rising chemical costs and environmental concerns, companion planting is eco-friendly, cost-effective, and fun. It can cut down on watering, weeding, and worrying. Plus, it's perfect for small spaces like urban balconies or backyard plots. Now, let's break down the real perks. Benefit number 1, natural pest control. Certain plants act like bodyguards. Take marigolds. Their strong scent deters nematodes, those pesky soil worms that attack roots. Plant them around tomatoes and you've got a built-in defense system. Then there's basil with tomatoes. Not only do they taste great together in a caprese salad, but basil repels flies and mosquitoes that might otherwise plague your tomato vines. Nasturtiums are another hero. They lure aphids away from your veggies, sacrificing themselves so your crops stay clean. Benefit 2, improved pollination and biodiversity. Flowers like borage or lavender attract bees and butterflies, boosting fruit set on nearby plants like cucumbers or strawberries. A diverse garden means more wildlife, which keeps everything in balance. Third, soil health and nutrient cycling. Legumes like beans and peas fix nitrogen from the air into the soil, feeding heavy feeders like corn or brassicas. Deep-rooted plants like carrots break up compacted soil, making it easier for shallow-rooted neighbors to thrive. Don't forget space efficiency. Vining plants like pole beans can climb tall sunflowers, saving ground space. And shade-tolerant herbs like cilantro can tuck under taller tomatoes, maximizing every inch. Studies back this up. Research from places like the Rodale Institute shows companion-planted gardens can yield 20 to 30% more than traditional rows, with fewer inputs. It's like your garden levels up on its own. Alright, theory time is over. Let's get practical with some tried-and-true examples. Starting with the famous Three Sisters, corn, beans, and squash. Corn provides a natural trellis for beans to climb. Beans fix nitrogen to nourish the corn. Squash sprawls out, shading the soil to retain moisture and suppress weeds. It's a powerhouse trio that's sustained communities for generations. Try it in a 4x4 foot plot if you're a beginner. Another classic, tomatoes and basil. As I mentioned, basil wards off pests and enhances tomato flavor. Some folks even say it makes them taste better. Add carrots nearby. Their roots aerate the soil, and they don't compete for nutrients. For pest-heavy areas, pair cabbage with dill or thyme. Dill attracts beneficial wasps that eat cabbage worms, while thyme's aroma confuses moths. What about flowers in the mix? Sunflowers aren't just pretty. They draw birds that eat insects and provide shade for lettuce. Zinnias bring in pollinators and add color to keep your garden Instagram-worthy. On the flip side, know your enemies. Never plant fennel near anything. It's allelopathic, meaning it releases chemicals that stunt other plants' growth. Potatoes and tomatoes? Bad idea. They're both nightshades and share diseases like blight. Pro tip, rotate your companions yearly to prevent soil depletion. And always consider your climate. What works in a Mediterranean zone might flop in the tropics. Which combo are you trying first? Let me know in the comments. Excited to start? Here's your step-by-step guide to planning a companion garden. Step 1. Assess your space and goals. Measure your plot, note sun exposure, soil type, and what you want to grow. Veggies for eating, flowers for beauty, or maybe a mix. Step 2. Research compatibilities. Use charts or apps like the Companion Planting Guide or visit the Farmer's Almanac website. I'll provide a few links in the description of this video. Group plants by needs, sun lovers together, shade seekers underneath. Step 3. Sketch it out. Draw a simple map. Place tall plants north to avoid shading others. Interplant in guilds, that's just a fancy term for functional groups, like a fruit tree with herbs and ground cover below. Step 4. Plant with timing in mind. Succession planting keeps things going, so quick growers like radishes between slow ones like broccoli. Step 5. Maintain and observe. Water deeply but not too often. Mulch to retain moisture and watch for interactions. If something's not working, adjust. Gardening is trial and error. For small spaces, try containers. A pot with strawberries, thyme, and alyssum works wonders on a balcony. Budget tip, start seeds indoors to save money. And go organic. Companion planting really shines without pesticides. Before we wrap up, let's avoid pitfalls. Mistake 1, overcrowding. Plants need space to breathe. Follow spacing guidelines or you'll invite disease. Mistake 2, ignoring soil tests. Companion planting helps, but poor pH or nutrients can sabotage it. Test annually. Mistake 3, forgetting rotation. Planting the same families in the same spot year after year builds up pests and depletes soil. If pests persist, introduce beneficial insects like ladybugs. Yellowing leaves? Could be nutrient imbalance. Add compost. Remember, patience is vital. Your initial season may have its bumps, but the lessons you'll gather from it are invaluable. Don't let the mishaps or so-called failures dishearten you. Think of them as stepping stones toward success, ones you'll likely avoid next year. Believe me, even the most experienced gardeners started where you are now. There you have it, the ultimate guide to companion planting. From pest-busting pears to soil-saving strategies, this technique can transform your garden into a thriving, natural haven. Start small, experiment, and watch your plants become best friends. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with a fellow gardener, and subscribe to our channel for more tips like in our next video on pollinators. Drop your questions, ideas, or success stories in the comments. I read them all. Thanks for watching and happy planting. Remember, we can all learn from one another. Until next time, Toodles.